Well, hello everybody, Harrison Painter here, and today's video is going to be a little bit different from the videos that I normally put together. It's Sunday, and I just feel like being a little more casual and doing something, experimenting a little bit. So for today's video, you're going to want to absolutely experience this with me because it's about a free tool that each and every one of you should be able to leverage in some way for your benefit. And this video, it's not even a tutorial because I haven't used this platform yet. So let's call this an exploratorial, where we go through this together for the very first time and just hang out a little bit.
Welcome to the API for Everyone Daily Brief.
So the website is z.ai, z.ai. And you'll have to go in and log in. You can do that through Google, through, I believe, Apple, and of course, just an email. So go ahead and sign in. But at least as of this recording, everything here is totally free. And I haven't even found a place where you can pay for anything. So there's not even, there is no plan to even pay for it this time. They do have an API, so you can integrate that into things you're working on. But yeah, I don't see any plans in here at all. So that's very interesting. Now, when you're on the platform here, you'll notice it looks very similar to everything that you are used to. It's ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, all of that. If you go up here to the upper left, you can see chat history. You can see I haven't done anything in here yet. So we're experiencing this both together for the very first time. You will notice there's no projects, there's no custom GPTs, there's none of that fancy stuff in here, but it does keep your chat history, so that's good. Over here in the text box, you can see it does have the plus sign, so you can upload images, so that's good. It has a tools box, just like ChatGPT, but here we just have web search. There's no agents or study mode or anything like that, at least not yet at this time. Slides, I am excited to try out AI slides because I use Gamma quite a bit. And, here's another option and a completely free option. So we'll give that a go. You can write code. So if you're interested in low code, no code, or vibe coding, we call it, you can jump in here and play around with it. And again, for free. And it has this help me write and search info. So I think the first thing I want to do is, let's create some slides and just see what happens here. Let's create a slide on give a presentation about flat earthers. Let's just go into a conspiracy theory and just see what happens here. Give a presentations about flat earthers. Let's see what happens. Did you know there is a whole group of people out there that do think that the earth is flat? Now you can see this is one of those thinking models. So it's going through the process here. You can kind of look at the thought process that's happening. It's doing all of this research for you. I know nothing about flat earthers other than they believe the earth is flat. So they're looking into the history of flat earth beliefs, the modern flat earth movement, and so on, the impact and influence. And there you go. Now it goes down to say it's helping me create this presentation. Now you can see in this search, it is searching flat earth theory history. So it's kind of giving you step by step everything that's going on. It's putting in a lot of work here, and it's giving you every single step that it's doing. So this is very interesting. And it's moving so fast, I can't even read all of this to you to keep you completely in the loop here. But anybody else completely fascinated on how quickly all of this stuff is moving and evolving? I mean, I just feel like a kid at Christmas every week that I come in and I find these new tools and new things that we can do and experiment with. And then you go online and you see the debates of the people that are very anti-AI, the people who are pro-AI. Everybody's either anti-AI or an AI expert now. And, you see some of the same trends that we saw in other technologies moving forward. But, those of us that are really here in the middle of it and watching it and fully paying attention, we realize that this is different. This time is absolutely different. This is going to change our society in a way that hasn't been done really since the Industrial Revolution. You could say the phones have completely changed our lives, but I'm saying is this like complete change in the evolution of humanity, right? This is kind of the one of the steps, and I think AI is that kind of snowballed progression, if you will. But I would love to hear some of your comments below. Are you really enjoying AI? Are you able to keep up with it as it's moving so quickly? And if I'm rambling, it's just because I'm still waiting on this to create these slides right here. But we're just hanging out. And if you're watching this the day I recorded it, because I record a video every day, so please like and subscribe if you really want to stay up to date with everything going on. And in a way that's not hyped up, I cover everything. I cover the good, the bad, the ugly, all of it. So take this ride with me. So here we go. We are still doing some research here, quite a bit of research. Okay. Wow. For free, everybody. It's doing all of this. Let's just go back to 30 years ago. How would we have created an article for, I guess back then, a magazine? We would have had to have done so much physical research. You might have gone to the library. Anybody go to the library and you go down and you get on the what's it called? Microfiche, whatever that was. It was usually in the basement of the library, and you got out those little things and put them in the microfiche thing, whatever you call that contraption. And you could read all of the past newspaper and magazine articles in it. So you would do something similar to that. You might physically have to go track down other humans, wherever they might be, to conduct some form of a sit-down interview with them. Maybe you had a recorder back then. Maybe you just took all of your notes by hand, but you're talking about a pretty laborious process to create that. Then move ahead maybe a decade ago, we could use Google and search for a lot of that information that we wanted. You could connect with people on social media. You could maybe hop on, I guess back then it would be an Uvu or what was the one before Zoom, a Skype call, and conduct some form of an interview there. So it cut down on the travel time and you didn't have to go to the library anymore. But now what you're seeing is, I'm not doing any work. Now, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, that's up for you to decide. But here we go. Are you ready? I'm so excited for this. Okay, so it is creating our slide deck here, coding it and putting it in preview mode. It is making each slide. Wow, look at that. So let's take a look at this first slide. That's a pretty impressive image. The image is really good. Flat Earthers, history, beliefs, and the modern movement. Exploring the resurgence of an ancient belief in the digital age. Yeah, and I didn't even talk about that when putting this stuff together. You have to format the title, maybe a description, some kind of teaser. Historical context of flat Earth theory. So here's some ancient beliefs, a shift to the spherical Earth. So it's kind of telling you when all of this stuff, look at this image. That's a really cool image. Our third slide here, modern flat Earth movement. There was a 3x increase in Google searches in 2015. 33% of young Americans are skeptical. This is driven by social media. So all things that you can kind of think make sense. Now, one thing I want to say, if you do this, make sure that you go and fact check everything that's in here. Just please make sure before you go do presentations. It's very easy to let things slip through. It's very easy to get a little bit lazy. But here we go. I just want to make sure that you protect yourself. All right, the next slide here, slide 4. It looks like it's going to do 5 slides by this 4 of 5. But here's scientific evidence against flat Earth theory. So it is covering both sides. That's pretty cool. You can see observable phenomena, astronomical evidence, modern technology. Look, it even has a quote here. We know more about the curvature of Earth than almost any other topic in the realm of physical science. It's a quote, it looks like, from space.com. Now, that's the type of thing you're going to want to go and fact check and make sure that space.com said this, or who said it, or who wrote it, or whatever that might be. But still very interesting. And look, all of these photos, beyond the ice wall and square and stationary Earth, everything looks fantastic here. Oh, we're going 6 slides. It's going more. Psychological factors on social media's role. It's jumping deeper. Wow, distrust in experts, of course. We see that. Desire for community. So this is going pretty deep. Growth factors. Here's another quote. It's really about the power of knowledge and that increasing distrust in what we once considered to be the gatekeepers of knowledge. This is Dr. Jennifer Beckett, University of Melbourne. You know what? While this is working, let's go in and see if this is accurate. And here we go, the University of Melbourne. Oh, there's that image that it pulled. So it did pull that from this particular website. It's very interesting. Very interesting. And now we have our conclusion website, key takeaways, approaching science discussions, broader implications. It looks like they pulled a lot, apparently, from this particular website. So that might be a weakness, that it's not pulling from enough sources. But regardless, let's take a look at this. Let's take a good look at this thing. Here we go. I mean, that is a good looking slide deck. And this was free. Okay, let's create a new chat. How about let's get rid of this slides and let's write some code. Let's create an animated cat for a web page that follows the mouse cursor. That's pretty interesting. So let's see how long this takes. Look, it starts writing the code immediately. Again, I want to say this is totally free. z.ai. z.ai. If you want to go in here and do anything that I'm doing, make your own slide deck, make your own app, your own game, something for your website. This is amazing. Oh, and over here on the left, again, you can see where our chat was saved, so you can go back to it. Okay, and there you have it. We have the animated cat. It's sharing the features that it has, the core functionality, smooth mouse following behavior. It is following. It's a little bit far away there, but hey, we got it. It is working. Direction aware. So yeah, we can spin it around here. Custom cursor that replaces the default mouse pointer. Yeah, there's my default, but you can see in here, and it's just a circle. Oh, look at that. It's I can click it and there's little heart emojis coming out. Well, I hope you found that valuable. If so, please hit that subscribe button. That's the easiest way for us to get this information into more people's hands. Again, a free tool. This is AI for everyone, and we want to make sure that everybody gets access and can experiment with all of this amazing technology that's happening. All right, well, that's it for me today. My name is Harrison Painter. This has been your AI for Everyone Daily Brief. And until next time, keep creating, keep innovating, and most importantly, keep up. God bless.